The rise of AI technology has brought unmatched innovation, but there's also a deeply troubling, dark side. Today, we're grappling with a terrifying trend: child sexual abuse content that's being fully generated by, not just manipulated, 286 illegal AI-generated videos, more than 1,000 of which fall into the most extreme category, up from just 2 in the first half of 2024. And the scale is overwhelming. In the first half of 2025, the Internet Watch Foundation, a leading UK charity combating online child abuse, verified when offenders train the AI with these horrifying examples, then generate entirely new, hyper-realistic content. In some cases, they even reproduce known abuse victims. Even more shocking, the number of URLs hosting these videos jumped by 400% during the same period. How does this happen? AI models, often freely available, are being fine-tuned using real child abuse images and videos. The result? Deepfake videos so realistic that even experienced analysts struggle to tell them apart from actual footage. Violators risk up to 5 years in jail for tools, or 3 years for instructional manuals. This isn't confined to the dark web. While some content circulates in hidden forums, it's also leaking into the open web, hidden among regular sites. Europol has also issued a red alert on AI-generated CSAM, warning that the technology is now spreading faster than any form of child abuse content previously recorded. The sheer speed and scalability of generative AI mean that what once took weeks to produce can now be generated in minutes and in terrifying quantities. Abusers are using subtle keywords and innocuous file names to upload content that can remain undetected for months. And there are entire guides, manuals on the dark web teaching abusers how to tweak prompts, dodge safety filters, and produce this material at scale. Advocacy groups are calling for tech companies to share AI safety data, implement real-time filtering tools, and be legally accountable for what their platforms host. We need tech platforms to build protections directly into AI systems, so abusive tweaks are blocked even before they happen. We must act swiftly, decisively, with new laws, smarter tech design, and unwavering compassion, because while AI holds promise, it also has the power to amplify our worst instincts. And today, we face a battlefield where the innocence of children is being exploited digitally at mass scale. Support nonprofits like the IWF that remove this content daily. Spread awareness. Stand against the digital exploitation of children, because silence is complicity and the time to act is now. Push policymakers and tech giants to prioritize child safety over innovation. Law enforcement requires more resources to detect and remove content at scale, and governments worldwide must overhaul their laws fast to keep pace with evolving threats. AI-generated abuse content occupied a legal gray area, technically criminal under the UK's Protection of Children Act 1978, which covers pseudo-photographs, but there was no explicit regulation targeting AI generation tools. The IWF's interim CEO, Derek Rahill, warns this is climbing toward a tipping point. These videos are multiplying faster than they can be removed. Worse still, they could fuel real-world exploitation like child trafficking and retrain AI to become even more insidious. Until recently, the law lagged behind. Thankfully, policymakers have responded. In the UK, it's now illegal to create, possess, or distribute AI tools or guides used for generating child abuse content. Other nations like Australia have taken similar steps, banning AI apps that nudify children or create deepfake abuse imagery. Meanwhile, countries like the United States are still debating legislation to address AI's role in child safety. With pressure mounting on Congress to enforce federal bans, Interpol has begun collaboration with AI developers to create detection systems, but the volume of content being produced is making moderation nearly impossible. Another growing concern is that child abuse material is now being disguised within innocent-looking AI-generated cartoons or animations, which makes detection even harder for traditional monitoring tools. Social media platforms are under fire as well. Despite having AI moderation, many fail to detect these newer, synthetic forms of abuse. But this is just the beginning. Analysts emphasize that without structural safeguards in AI development, we're on the brink of a deepfake-fueled crisis. For everyday users, the message is clear: be vigilant. If you see something suspicious online, report. This isn't just an AI issue, it's a moral crisis. At Newsphere Global, we don't just report the news, we expose what the world needs to see. Share this message.